We have two speakers in our education and promotion panel this afternoon. North Dakota Living Ag Classrooms, Heather Lang, and Minnesota Agriculture and Classrooms, Anne Marie Ward. As the Agriculture Business Development Coordinator with North Dakota Department of Agriculture, Heather Lang's responsibilities are both diverse and impactful, focusing on the development and the dissemination of agricultural knowledge and resources. As coordinator of the North Dakota Ag in the Classroom program, she's passionate about promoting and enhancing our state's agricultural industry by creating and conducting programs tailored to agricultural education. Heather provides training to both teachers and students alike, ensuring that the next generation understands the values of North Dakota's agricultural community and agricultural heritage. In addition to her additional educational responsibilities, Heather assists the development of value-added agricultural products by identifying opportunities to enhance the value of agricultural products through the processing of packaging, marketing innovations, and others. She also develops and coordinates resource guides, which serve as critical tools for educators, students, and agricultural professionals. Heather is also responsible for helping to gather, analyze, and disseminate information on agricultural products to ensure that stakeholders have access to accurate and up-to-date information. This information is vital for making informed decisions and fostering the growth of North Dakota's agricultural industry. Please welcome to Bean Day 2025, Heather.
Hello. Thank you for having me here today. I really do appreciate it. I want to talk a little bit about the North Dakota Ag in the Classroom program. How many of you are familiar with North Dakota Ag in the Classroom? Just a show of hands. Good? Okay. So the North Dakota Ag in the Classroom mission is very, very simple. Much like all the other states, we want to develop and conduct programs for the K through 12 for agriculture education and training of teachers and students. So how do we go about that? How do we go about that? In the years past, North Dakota Ag in the Classroom really has been led by a lot of the commodity groups because we didn't have a large presence. We didn't have a full-time staff for Ag in the Classroom here in North Dakota, and that was very unfortunate. So with me being here with Ag in the Classroom for less than a year for the Department of Agriculture, I'm very passionate in seeing this program thrive. So today I'm going to share with you some of the ways that North Dakota gets across those resources to both the children and the students and the teachers. All of our resources, first and foremost, are free resources. Obviously, myself and Anne Marie for Minnesota Ag in the Classroom, operate off of the National Ag in the Classroom curriculum. But we also have a wide range of other resources available. Some of those resources are going to be our Ag Mags, which we've got some of the resources out on the main table if you're able to take a chance to look at them or possibly take them home with you. We also do professional development courses for teachers, so offering them the curriculum that they need for their classrooms. We do Ag in the Classroom grants. Last year, we granted over $100,000 to different organizations that help us spread the word of agriculture. Since I am a staff of one at the department, it's really impossible for me to do that without the help of others. And so that was one of the ways that we do that. Some of the other resources would be STEM lessons that we have, videos, and a bundle of worksheets available for you guys. So our Ag Mags in North Dakota are dispersed 3 times a year to the 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders, all the way across the state. So that gives us a large presence in the classrooms that way. I'm going to go through this a little bit quickly so I don't run out of time for Anne Marie. Education is one that I'm I'm very passionate about. I love going into different events and activities to teach all things agriculture. Living Ag in the Classroom is something that we'll be starting here at the end of January, and it runs all the way through March for us here in North Dakota. So that'll be a busy time for me. If you're not familiar with Living Ag in the Classroom, that's an event where many commodity groups gather around, and we have 7 minutes to talk to the kids about whatever topic you would like to. So that's a real fun, engaging time that I try to get the one-on-one with the kids in that. Some of those other events that I like to do, we do the Morton County Ag Days. Last year I brought live pigs to the Morton County Ag Days and taught the kids about pigs. So we try to cover crops, livestock, and all the different topics that we absolutely can. We also have partaken in Earth Day events and things of that nature, and I taught about pollination. Here on the screen, you'll see some of the lesson plans that I have created in the last few months. Like I said, we try to talk about all the different topics. So I create these resources, and then they are available to you guys, or for anybody to use, free of cost on our website. And our website is something I've really tried over this last few months that I've been with the Department of Agriculture to make a centralized hub for resources of all of North Dakota. So that consists of, if you guys have resources with your commodity groups, which we've partnered with a ton of them, they're also housed on our website so people can access them real quickly. Professional development. On the screen here, you're actually looking at pictures from the National Ag in the Classroom that we had this past June in Utah, and that was a great experience. It was my first time ever being there. It was amazing. On top of this, though, I had mentioned that we do some of the grants that we hand out, and so we'll be talking a little bit more about that as we go on, because those are very, very helpful and instrumental in getting the agriculture into the classrooms for the teachers. Our grants here, we have a listing of different grants that we offer, but the ones that I want to touch on would be for the North Dakota Geographic Alliance and the Food, Land, and People. We give grants to them. They are the ones who help us create the curriculum and teach the teachers, the educators, so that they can earn their credits that they need, and that they are best to fit them into their curriculum how it's needed. At the Department of Agriculture, we work very closely with the Farm to School program. In fact, we intermix and are hand in hand in a lot of different areas. So a couple ways that we incorporate Farm to School and Ag in the Classroom is that we make sure that the kids get to know how to grow their own food. They get the opportunity to grow their own food. And we did that in a couple different ways this last year. We gave away 150 microgreens kits across the state to different classrooms, to 3rd and 4th grade classrooms, I should say. And we also gave away 75 of the hydroponic towers that you see on the screen right now. Those initiatives were so sought after and had such great applause on them that we just sent out a whole nother kit, a round of kits of the microgreen kits, and we are working on sending out a whole nother round of the hydroponic towers. The Fresh from North Dakota recipe cards. I don't know if you guys saw the recipe cards that we have out on the front table, but this is something that we've worked on creating a brand, the Fresh from North Dakota, and all these recipes are made with local North Dakota products that you can get, and they were curated from North Dakota chefs in the area. So that has been a great resource for us to take at different events for us and spread the word. the North Dakota Agriculture Magazine. Hopefully some of you have seen this before today, because this gets dispersed throughout the entire state. And you'll see this at many different places, hospitals, you'll see it at different organizations and businesses. So hopefully that this is something that you've seen before today. In that magazine there, this one here in particular is filled with a bunch of North Dakota facts. It also will showcase the Three Sisters Company, the pasta company. And so there's a lot of resources in there that you guys can get from that. These are just some of the other grants within the Department of Ag that I'm going to skip over at this time. This is not really particular to Ag in the Classroom, so we're going to skip over those. Some other resources that we've really used is Pride of Dakota. So that's a huge program for us here in North Dakota. And this year, Ag in the Classroom had a booth at all of the Pride of Dakota showcases. And in fact, we were at the very front of the registration area when you first walk in. And we had a display of 4 booths long. We had big foam, little poster character guys, and all of our resources set out. And that allowed us to reach 50,000 additional attendees in that. So that was a huge thing for us. So today, I want to thank you for letting me be here.